and welcome. My name is Alan and we are back with more Know Your Members of Congress for the 119th Congress. This was meant to be Tuesday's video, but we're doing it now. Before we get into the actual video, let's go ahead and remind you that if you do wish to donate to the channel to help support me, I have two ways to do so. I have a Patreon account, which is a monthly, month-to-month donation system. And I have a Coffee account, which can do much the same, but also allow you to make single one-time donations. I'll have links to both in the description box below the video. If you are in financial difficulty or donating would put you in financial difficulty, do not donate. Take care of what you need to take care of. It's tough enough on everybody right now, especially with the idiots in charge as it is. Take care of what you need to take care of first, please. If you are in financially good shape, though, and you do wish to donate, great. Absolutely wonderful. I appreciate it. It's me, myself, and I do the research, the filming, the editing, the posting, all that stuff. I've personally sworn off doing commercials as a personal choice, and I currently get no money from any of the videos I've made up until this point. With all that said, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Today we are looking at Representative Celeste Maloy, who is the representative for the 2nd District of Utah, which covers mostly the western portion of the state, tucking a little underneath Salt Lake City, but it doesn't quite cover that little portion at the top of Utah. She is a Republican, and before she took office, she was preceded in office by Chris Stewart. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at who she is as who Celeste Maloy is as an individual. She was born in Cedar City, Utah on May the 22nd, 1981. Graduated from Pahranagat Valley High School in Alamo, Nevada. Earned a Bachelor of Science from Southern Utah University in Cedar City, Utah in 2003. Earned a JD from Brigham Young University and earned a JD from Brigham Young University J. Reuben Clark Law School in Provo, Utah in 2015. Was a soil conservationist, a U.S. Department of Agriculture member 2001 to 2012, Deputy Attorney for Washington County, Utah 2015 to 2018, Attorney for the Utah Association of Counties 2016 to 2018, Attorney for the Washington County Water Conservancy District in Utah 2018 to 2019, staff member for U.S. Representative Chris Stewart of Utah 2019 to 2023, before being elected as a Republican by special election to the 118th Congress to fill the vacancy caused by the resignation of U.S. Representative Chris Stewart and re-elected to the following Congress. So she's in term 2. Now let's go ahead and look at the committees she is on. She is on the Committee on Appropriations, of which she's on the Subcommittee on Interior, Environment, and Related Agencies, of which she is vice chairman, the Subcommittee on Energy and Water Development and Related Agencies, and the Subcommittee on Legislative Branch. She's on the Committee on Natural Resources, of which she's on the Subcommittee on Federal Lands and the Subcommittee on Water, Wildlife, and Fisheries. Now, let's go ahead and look at her top 5 individual donors and contributors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have AIPAC, the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, which is American pro-Israel bribery group that advocates for policies strengthening the U.S.-Israel relationship, which needs no strengthening. It's too goddamn strong as it is right now. They prescribe themselves to be a bipartisan organization, but they just bribe both fucking parties. And as of 2025, they report more than 5 million members in the U.S., 17 regional offices, and a vast pool of donors, and was founded in 1954 by lobbyists for the Israeli government, partly to counter international criticism of Israel's Kibbutz massacre of Palestinian villagers that year, which shows how long Israel's been at the massacre game of Palestinians. AIPAC became an influential organization during the 1980s and in 2002 expressed intent to lobby Congress to authorize use of force in Iraq, and in 2003 celebrated the fucking quagmire that was the Iraq War at AIPAC events. In 2005, a Pentagon analyst pled guilty to espionage charges of passing U.S. government secrets to senior AIPAC officials in what became known as the AIPAC espionage scandal, something for which they should have already been disbanded and members arrested. But apparently that don't matter if the money's big enough. They are a vile, evil, despicable, wretched, demonic, just sickening group. And honestly, they should be disbanded. And their members at the top fucking arrested and imprisoned. This has been a look at AIPAC. Who they have altogether $43,508, and once again, that's AIPAC. I butchered that one badly. Next, at number 2, we have Value in Electing Women PAC, or the View PAC, which in its name you would think, oh, it's about electing women. No, 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 it's not. It proclaims it's about, it has such a name, but it's about getting female Republican members of Congress into Congress. So yeah, you can even see this by the FCC, Open Secrets, where it shows who they donate to. No Democrats, no other parties, just Republicans, because it's all about Republican women. It should be View in Electing Republican Women. But, they don't say that, because that's not as easy, not as catchy. Altogether, they have donated $35,000, and once again, that's View in Electing Women PAC. Next, at number 3, we have Intend Health Strategies, and they are headquartered at Price's Crossing, Massachusetts, and is part of a healthcare primary care revitalization effort launched at Harvard Medical School and was originally founded as Primary Care Progress in 2010. It since then became an alliance of medical school-based teams promoting primary care in a national movement. Current and future healthcare professionals from across disciplines and career stages. Blah, 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 blah. Supports more than 2,500 healthcare professionals in developing skills that re-energize and empower authentic human connection in intend health strategies. Altogether, they have donated $26,400, and once again, that's intend health strategies. Next, at number 4, we have EPAC, which stands for Elevate PAC, which it claims is to engage, empower, and elevate women. Again, it's more likely a pro-Republican group, but yeah, it's headquartered out of New York and connected with PAC's leadership PAC sponsor Elise Stefanik, and is a leadership PAC. So I'd say it's more often than not dealing with Republican women. So again, yeah, altogether they have donated $25,000, and once again, that's EPAC. Next, finally, in 5th, we have the National Association of Home Builders, which is one of the largest trade associations in the United States, representing the interest of home builders, remodelers, developers, contractors, and associated businesses. It is headquartered in Washington, D.C., and was founded in 1942. Altogether, it has donated $23,500. And once again, that's the National Association of Home Builders. Now, let's go ahead and look at the top 5 industry donors and contributors over the last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have Republican leadership PACs, who altogether have donated $247,600. Next, at number 2, is lobbyists and public relations, who altogether have donated $123,730. Next, at number 3, is retired, who altogether have donated $106,473. Next, at number 4, is Republican conservative groups, who altogether have donated $86,681. And in 5th is pro-Israel groups, who altogether have donated $64,208. Now, let's go ahead and look at all the donors at a glance, individually. APAC. Boo fucking suck. View and electing women PAC. I like that it's for helping get women elected, but it's only Republican, so that cuts it in half, so it's kind of a fine. Intend health strategies, from what it says, it's supposed to be out of med school to try to help change primary care, but we still don't really know a whole lot. So I'm going to say, fine. EPAC, same as value in electing women. It's about helping women, but Republican women. So it cuts it in half. So it's a fine. National Association of Home Builders. Uh, Good, great. I mean, it's all about workers. Good. Individually, or industrialized, sorry. Republican leadership groups. Boo fucking suck. Lobbyists and public relations. Boo fucking suck. Retired, great. Absolutely wonderful. Republican conservative groups. Boo fucking suck. Pro-Israel groups. Boo fucking suck. So, all together, while you do have some that are kind of middling, you also have a lot of horrible ones. I'm going to give you in the middle, leaning negative. I want to give you the old side eye, but you have enough that kind of I'll give you in the middle. But it's leaning negative because you've got so many of these horrible groups. In the middle, leaning negative. But this has been a look at Representative Celeste Maloy, who represents the 2nd District of Utah. As always, educate thyself, think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources, and it can't be a bunch of tinfoil hat wearing sources or anecdotes thrown together to try to make a source. I'll be putting these links and sources in the description box below the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.